Hi everybody, welcome. Tasso here from The Equipment Guy, and welcome to our review of the best inflatable kayaks in the UK. Today we'll talk about a few things. What to tell your best friend if you wanted to buy an inflatable kayak, what you'll get for your money, and we'll take you step by step through our reviews and tell you which is the best kayak and why. So this review includes inflatable kayaks, but also foldable kayaks. The reason for that is because when people are searching for an inflatable kayak, they are really looking for something they can take anywhere. So what advice would we give to our family and friends? The most common question is, will it puncture on me? So if it's made from cheaper and less durable materials, it could puncture. But if it's made from hard and durable materials used in life-saving boats like this one, the chances are really, really low. Next question is, how do they perform in the water? Short answer, really well. Sometimes they even outperform hardshell kayaks. Keep in mind, even though the cheaper versions of the kayaks look really similar to the high-end ones, they won't perform as good as the high-end ones in the water. The reason for that are the differences in materials, firmness, and the hull shape. How hard is setup? It really depends on the kayak. Some kayaks with 7 or 8 inflation points take quite a while to inflate, while other kayaks with 3 inflation points are really fast. We'll take a closer look when we focus on our detailed reviews. Okay, so how did we rank the kayaks? We ranked each kayak about 5 different categories: performance, construction, portability, setup, pack down, and comfort. For full details, see our website. Performance is the first category. Performance is how maneuverable it is. Most importantly, how fast it is in the water. There are some huge differences in this category. So higher end kayaks, like the Edge Pro, cut really nicely through the water and are a pleasure to paddle. Whereas cheaper kayaks, like the Challenger, are harder to keep in a straight line and feel more like you're fighting to get where you want to go. Construction is up next. That looks at durability, design, materials, and craftsmanship. Some of the cheaper kayaks are designed more like a dinghy, like the Idiwit kayak, or use lower grade materials that could puncture. Instead, we look for high density PVC, and ideally some form of drop stitch or tack stitch, which is internal threads holding together the outside layers of fabric. So when it's inflated, the internal pressure creates a really hard surface. The Expedition Elite and the Navarro use this on the floor, and the Razor Kayaks models use a highly engineered version called tack stitch on the floor or full hull for maximum rigidity. Next up, portability. This looks at weight, size, and how you carry the kayak. Some kayaks, like the Intex, are able to get to a smaller size and weight because they use lower grade PVC. Overall, when you're comparing the big brands in our ratings, they were only a few points apart. So you can see in our graph that in terms of portability, there's not a huge difference between the top brands. Setup, pack down. A lot of people think about how fast a portable kayak is set up. Consider the pack down takes time as well. Both of them are really important. One of the major drawbacks for advanced elements is that they have so many inflation points and slow dry materials covering the kayak. Kayaks that have fewer inflation points and an outer layer of toughened PVC or thermoplastic are great because they set up quickly and dry fast. Comfort. Okay, there's a lot going on in that topic. The most important things are how much space you got, how much legroom you got, what kind of materials you're sitting on, how easy it is to pedal, and the most important thing, what your backrest feels like. The two standard models that we tested were the Razor Kayaks X1 High-Pressure and the Advanced Elements Expedition Elite. They're both made of really comfortable materials and good backrests to sit on. At the other end was the Intex Challenger, which we found hard to get into and the cockpit was cramped. Okay, the all-important budget question. There's always things which don't fit in, but at the time of filming, we could split the market into 3 main categories, under £400. To be honest with you, it might be a bit hard for you to find a good kayak in that price range. Most of them are made of cheaper materials and might puncture in the long run. If you're already spending that amount of money, you might be thinking about, I should maybe spend a bit more to get good quality. The next category is 400 to 800 pounds. In this category, you're still going to find really good kayaks. They might feel a bit slow in the water and feel kind of bulky, but you're still going to get something good for that money. Then you've got the over 800 pound range. In this range, you're going to get good quality. The kayak's going to last you quite long. You're going to have loads of fun paddling. So overall, this is where we landed. So you can see the blue lines represent the overall ratings of the kayaks out of 100. And the orange dots represent the price of each kayak, indicated on the right. The Razor Kayaks X1 High-Pressure was the clear standout for us, because it's easy to set up and pack down, really fast, comfortable, and very reasonably priced. Other notable mentions were the Advanced Elements Expedition Elite, which takes longer to set up but is great in the water, and the Aquaglide Blackfoot Angler, which is our pick for fishing. The Razor Kayaks R1 Ultra is our pick if you're on a budget. Okay, so that is it with our review. For full written reviews, come to our website. And if it helped you buy an inflatable kayak, feel free to donate or get in touch with us.